Good morning. Hey up, how do? We'll start off with news of our latest arrival, and while we're sort of happy, things aren't totally 100% going to plan. Blossom here she's retained a placenta, and the vet has just arrived to remove that for her.
She has had 2 injections of oxytocin, which should have blocked the placenta.
Right.
So, we've been proactive through the night. Obviously, it hasn't happened, so the vet's here to administer another injection.
Right.
And hopefully that'll be the job. Because she hasn't dropped the placenta, she's not milking very well. We've got what milk we can get out of her, and the foal's drunk it.
Well, it's just had another bottle just recently, hasn't it?
Yeah. So we're doing all right, and the foal's doing well, but she needs that gone. She'll feel happier herself with the placenta gone. Then the milk should start arriving in abundance, and then she can start bonding.
I'm having a bit of trouble with my phone. I couldn't get it to connect when I took it off Wi-Fi, so I may have some issues, but I'm doing my best.
Right.
And it's very noisy with the sheep here.
I'm going to go and see the vet now and help him with the horse.
Right.
So we're going to crack on because he's coming in now.
Yeah.
All right then.
Yeah.
So we'll keep you informed with everything.
So this little girl is doing what foals do. She's got a lovely big blaze on her forehead, and she's snoozing. She's had a bottle and she's having a snooze. So we just got to get Mum sorted out now, and then hopefully everything will be working to plan, because she has been a wee bit sort of yeah, the vet wants to have a look now, so obviously that's pretty important, so we've got to let that happen. And he doesn't want to be filmed at the moment, so we'll just let him get on with his job, which is the most important thing. And he's just checking the foal over at the moment. Next door we've got the valets. More valets. So really what's been happening with Blossom is, because she's retained the placenta, she's not milking properly. When that comes out, she should be able to start milking as she should be doing. And these guys are getting fed. That's a creep feed that you're putting in, which is a sort of like it lets them wean more quickly off the mums. So these are the ones that were born in January, and they've grown amazingly. So what's happening with Blossom is she's because the foal is because she's retained that placenta, the foal's trying to feed, and she's not comfortable with it feeding, so she has been kicking out a little bit. She's not fallen out with it, she's not gone off it, but I think it's making her uncomfortable. So what we need to do is make her comfortable, and then she'll be able to feed it properly. I will come back when the vet's sort of finished at the end, and we'll have a look and see how she's doing. Hello, you. You can see where that one's been a molasses fan, hasn't it? Been eating a lot of molasses. Some of them just seem to stick their heads into it. And those are some of our new Dutch spotted lambs. There's one having a feed here. If I could show you Blossom in the fall at the moment, I would do, but it's not something I can do, I'm afraid. Got to do what the vet says, which is what we want to do, isn't it? So all of these lambs are at 1s and 2s, really. We've not got any triplets in this batch. Little one. I know my dad rang me last night to say the live and the foal's been born, which was great news, and it is doing well. We'd just like it to do that extra bit better, really. And if the vet has to restrain Blossom to take that placenta out, then obviously she's a big horse, and she needs special care. So you've got to be careful, or you've got a ton of horse there that can do a lot of damage. So, but they're the specialists. I don't know how the wireless connection is. Let's have a look who's on with us. Actually, I'll nip back through and we'll look at those bigger lambs, and then we'll have a read of some of the comments. Well, so Laura's coming for an experience day on Sunday. That should be good. And obviously, everybody will be able to. I'm just looking across at what's happening through there. He's a right bruiser, that lighter coloured one there. A proper unit. Look at these having a run around. And like, only a month old, really. Absolutely amazing growth. And these are the best of the best. Full of the joys of spring. And it does feel it's not cold this morning. It's definitely a morning when you start seeing a few catkins in the trees, and you start thinking that spring might well be here. Actually, I see the red squirrel again over there. It's gone down now. Shall we nip over and just see it's out? So I've just spotted red squirrel over there. Morning, Farmer Robert. You're on close up.
4 hours sleep.
Oh, very, very good.
Not good.
Vet's in there with her, and
drive, 4 hours sleep. It's a good job I'm only a young lad.
yeah, you can stand it.
Exactly. Yeah. How is everyone?
I think they're all good.
Yeah. Concerned about the fall?
Well, yeah, but only appropriately concerned.
I think with these heavy horses, in our experience, it rarely just goes like smooth sailing.
Yeah.
It seems to be like a niggle. But what we've got there with Nitro is one of the best in the business. He really is a pro.
Right.
Get that placenta delivered, and she starts making milk, and then hopefully the whole thing will just, she's bound to feel really uncomfortable at the moment with, until that process is finished.
Yeah. Yeah. I've just spotted the red squirrel out, so I'll see if I can spot it while that's happening. So Not seen me dad yet this morning, but now where's that squirrel gone? He was here a minute ago. I can't see him. I can see some of them catkins I was talking about. There they are. Catkins, lamb's tails catkins at springtime. But where's the squirrel? He's hiding. In the middle there is one of those old lime trees that were in the parkland, and we've planted trees around it to make a nice little copse for them. So we've got one mature tree in the middle that is dying slowly, but then all the trees around it will create a nice environment for the squirrels that I thought I could see, but maybe they've gone back in the little nest box. We'll maybe have a look later. So the vet who's coming is a specialist in horses. Vets tend to have the specialisms, like Matt's into reptiles. Matt, the Yorkshire vet, is a reptile man. So, yeah, Robert is. Anyway, Robert is I know I'm taking pictures of the thing. I'm just looking at what's happening, seeing whether or not I can film or not, and not yet is the answer. Sun just coming up over there, over the yard now. And I know Rob and Dave are very busy this morning. And then they're heading off to London for these here awards. As is my father, I think. So... No, it's not a vet from Rainbow at the moment. That's just, this is a fairly normal procedure that's going on. So, we would only use them in a sort of emergency where it's just a life or death situation. Other vets are perfectly well trained for this sort of thing, and he's a horse specialist. So... And they really are. They're keen to get outside this lot now, you can tell, can't you? And as soon as we're sort of secure in the knowledge that the weather's not going to turn on us imminently, we'll... Now that one down there, I reckon that one there is one that I rescued. And we talked about in one of the books, the first book I think, about how, me and Rob rescued her. She'd lambed out in the field, and she'd prolapsed her uterus. And the magpies were at her back end, pecking away at her uterus, which was sort of out and badly prolapsed. So we chased the magpies away, we caught the lamb, we stuck her in the back of the truck, got her back to the farm, put the prolapse back in, and to be honest with you, we didn't have much hope for her. But this was maybe 3 or 4 years ago, and amazingly, she recovered. She had another lamb. She's had another lamb since then. She's done really well, and we're really pleased with her. And it's nice when you have a success story like that. And that was at Mill Farm, because We heard her from the garden down there. One of those opportunist jackdaws who'll be nipping in and grabbing some of the sheep's food. Now, that foal is feeding at the moment while the vet's working removing that placenta. So that's great to see. And once that job is done, I'll show you that there foal. Rob and Dave are standing with it, as is Philip. Brenda loves catkins. Yeah, she would have been dead, Janet, if we'd have not heard her in that moment. She'd have been dead in the field with the magpies pecking away at her. And so it's nice when a plan comes together. Yeah, foal is still feeding. She's not got that much milk until she gets rid of this placenta, so that should hopefully kick it all into gear. Got all these jackdaws here. Looking for food. And they're so clever. All the members of the crow family are really intelligent birds. They can unlock puzzles for food and stuff like that. Incredibly intelligent. I don't know if my dad's seen the foal yet. Actually, I'm not sure. I mean, he's seen it online like most of you have, but he's not seen it. Now, valets are never quite as bouncy as the Dutch spotted, but equally they would love to be turned out. But we do have a heck of a display of lambs, it has to be said. Get those down there, just crawling up on Mum's back. I think David's doing an odd video of it feeding at the moment as well. And hopefully, if it all goes well, we'll get you some. We'll get you some more footage of Mum and daughter. And Blossom's standing really quietly. She's doing a fantastic job actually, helping the vet really to get. She knows what needs to be done. She knows that needs to be out, and she knows she'll feel a lot comfier when it is. And obviously, when you've got a big foal like that, there's a big placenta as well. You know, it's not something you want hanging around and getting infected and that sort of thing. And it can happen in any animal. So we'll make sure she's well looked after. I did see a video the other day of a bird with a little bit of bread or white stuff or something, and it was using it as bait to catch fish. It was letting it float on the water, and the little fishes came near and it grabbed a fish. Very intelligent animals. A lot more intelligent than we give them credit for, I think. I think those lambs are saying that, yeah. We need you to get up for breakfast. couple of spitty valets there. Which is supposed to be good luck, so they tell us, but you're not allowed to breed with them. Wady's now feeding all the mums that concentrate that they need to help produce milk, so all the lambs grow big and strong. Which is what we want. He's just making sure the ones that are lying down get up, so you can see that they're alright. If you've got a lamb that's lying down, there's just a chance it may have been lying down for a while, and it might be a reason. So you want them all to stand up, have a stretch, make sure that they look okay. It's all part of the job of animal husbandry. You can see how much they enjoy that. They pile in there straight away. So, a few more lambs in here, and those three spitty valets along with the properly marked ones in there too, and Albert with his exceptional horns. Oh, is that Albert? I don't know actually. Alright. I think that's Albert. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. They are an interesting arrangement, aren't they? Yeah, have we got any ideas about what we think Blossom's foal should be called? Somebody else driving up now, I don't know who that is. It would be nice to be able to show you a bit more, but I can't. So what we've also got due is a short-horn cow barrel and a Highland, well, a couple of Highlands too. So, and they're looking pretty close as well. So, well worth coming this week. I can't imagine they're not going to arrive this week sometime by the look of them. So, there's a very good chance that you might get lucky. Obviously, they might be born in the middle at night. We can't guarantee out, but there's certainly potential there. So, there seems to be a bit of a black spot in this pen where it says it's trying to reconnect. I don't know how your signal is doing. I've tried to taking it off the Wi-Fi, but it doesn't seem to want to broadcast at all when I do that. So The JCB's on its way up here now. Brought some hay up and now it's bringing some straw. With David at the wheel. There's no stopping this morning, everything's happening. My name suggestions are Snowdrop, as those were the flowers out now, or Lily after my granddaughter, who I bring to your farm twice a year, and it truly is a happy place. We will be at the farm on Thursday and can't wait to see Blossom. I wish I could come, but all the way in the US. Well, we have got 2 or 3 people who've been, well, more than, who've been from the US, but obviously it's not possible for everybody, but it's been brilliant to meet people from over there who've found our farm on the internet and really enjoy the visits. Denise, Ria, and I'm terrible with names, but I know I'm talking about. I'm sure she's watching. From Disneyland, no doubt. I noticed she got a new job, a new team leader job the other day, so that was brilliant. I can't believe I can't remember. Anyway, I put it down to the ADHD. I've never been good with names, and it is a bit of an issue. Valerie, I knew it had come to me, and there's nobody helping me up here. It just takes a while to compute with my brain. That's what happens. Yeah, it's still working with Blossom, so has a look over his shoulder and has a check. I think what I'll do, we'll walk down, we'll have a look at those cattle and see how they're doing, because while everybody's attention is diverted up here, you never know, do you? It moves everybody's attention away from other stuff. So we'll have a look. Them squirrels out yet? They go around. Oh, there it is. There it is. Two days in a row, can't be bad. Lovely to see him. So you can get a picture from here, and it is very tightly tight mesh, but if you hold your camera right up to it, it will go out of focus and leave your main subject in focus if I can stay on it. It's a lively little fella, and they are beautiful animals. And like my dad said, the woods around here when he moved here were full of them, and then the greys came and they disappeared, sadly. Yeah, we will come back up once we've had a look down at them there cattle. We'll come back up and have a look at Blossom and her foal, and hopefully the vet will have finished then, and we can show you what's happening. I need to zoom out again, don't I? Otherwise I'll be making you all seasick. So yeah, a very eventful night at Carron Hall Farm. So 2 vets now here. With a full boot full of stuff. As I say, when you've got all them different animals to deal with, you need an awful lot of equipment on you, don't you, and medicine and whatnot. Gordon's sheep and his lambs over there. I like it around those old hawthorn trees. And that's his farm down there actually. Dean Hill Farm. Our next door neighbours, who we work very, very closely with. And very good neighbours they are too. Gordon and Sue. And it's another lovely morning. It's quite a bit clearer today. That sun's gonna, if I point you out directly at it, it's just gonna burn out the screen, so we'll just keep pointing down here. Yeah, Formby Woods, I've been there. I never saw any squirrels though, but it's near where those statues are, isn't it, that Anthony Gormley did. The ones that stand and the tide covers them and then they go out again. Great English sculptor. Also did the Angel of the North. Yeah, I think as the temperature rises, the grass will start to spring out of the ground. Those are those. I've already forgotten what we did. They're a type of textile, aren't they? But I've forgotten what somebody will remember. Yeah, it is indeed a beautiful morning. Now I'm gonna hope that I keep me signal, because I've not been able to switch it like I would normally, because it's not been working. I just get nothing when I do that, so we'll do our best. And the sun's just gone behind the clouds a little bit now, so I can hear the blower working hard as it does at this time in the morning, getting it ready for everybody to come, getting all the waterways cleared. Looks like we need to come down here with a bag and do a bit of litter picking. One or two bits and bobs got blown into the side. So let's have a look. Alright, Kobe's setting off for a week's placement at Donaldson's. That'll be interesting. Such a long training process for a vet, isn't it? And we've had a fair few through our doors over the years, and it's nice to be a place where they feel that students can learn stuff. And we obviously have a wide variety of animals, so it is, you know, for somebody who's interested in animals, it's a great place to come. We have red squirrels on Brownsea Island opposite Poole Harbour. This is the sad thing, they've been sort of isolated in, like that wood in Formby is a bit of woodland that's well away from all other woodland, so there's no natural route for the greys to take to get to it. So it's hard for them to get there, and in the same way that an island is. But it's a bit sad that they're in these little pockets, isolated pockets. But at least they're surviving, so that's the important thing. And we got donkeys. You're a beauty, aren't you, lass? And obviously, yeah, you can see she's She's altering all the time. She's definitely not far off. That was Beryl. We'll go and have a closer look. Yeah, I think there's a bit of pressure in Beryl, ready for the arrival of that one. I don't think she's far off, is she? I wouldn't have thought. Yeah, they'll get a few, because greys are they're formidably sort of survivors. Morning, you alright? Yeah, good, thank you. So yeah, yeah, they're real resourceful creatures, the grey squirrels. So they will get like a resident population of reds. They do have to be controlled, so otherwise you'll have no reds. It is quite often something that happens with horses to not pass the afterbirth, and can be sorted with medication or an operation, which is what's happening at the minute. Lady Lilibet and Coco are all due along with Beryl. Let's hope they don't all carve at once. What? Yeah. Oh, good. All right. Dave says that the foal is drinking well off Mum, and I'll be able to go and have a look in a minute. So we'll just have a quick look down here, and then we'll go back up and see what's happening. So yeah, Beryl. Yeah, Blossom and her foal are doing okay. The vet's just with her at the moment. We're going to go up and have a look at them soon. We're just having a look at these cattle for now, and then we'll go and have a look at her. And we think, you know, we don't think there's any great problem. She was kicking out a little bit. We think it's down to the uncomfortableness of having a retained placenta. So, you know, you just got to stand with her and watch her and make sure she's not kicking out. But we don't think it's a major problem. We just think it's related to that placenta, really. Ted over there having a scratch. I do like a scratch, the island. And she looks like she's getting plenty of milk, does Beryl. So I can't see her going beyond this week. And equally this one looks pretty close too, don't you? Eh? Haven't they got great noses? Yeah, I think we all love the islands. They're an iconic breed and just perfect for it's drinking. They're all telling me it's drinking. Dave's been round to tell me it's drinking, and yeah. Marco gets Rob's seal of approval. Right. That's what you want. 100% brilliant horseman, just in case you can't hear him, which you probably can't. See you later. Yeah, our our little black heifer that we took to Auburn did rather well actually in the show. So more news about her later, no doubt. Yeah, we probably could do with a scratching brush. They are equipped with these horns that are good scratching brushes as well. You can see how they use them and scratch off bits of Highland hair. Don't you? Eh? You do. Lovely. That's a useful tongue. Is it not? And I love the quality of the light you get as well at this time of the morning. That nice low colour temperature light, which makes everything sort of more of a... It adds a rosy hue to everything. We taught us about that at art college, at photography college. That low colour temperature creates nice photographs. Doesn't it? Eh? What was stuck on Beryl's bum of just a bit of straw, I think. Don't think it was anything important. So we'll have a wander back. We'll have a look at the next barn and then we'll have a wander back. Yeah. Yeah, somebody else is going to sell them for us at the sale. Those islands, and I think they look well, the bulls, but they were nearly a whole year younger. It just, when you're in a year class, it's a pity because they were born right at the end of the year, which doesn't help for competing against the biggest of that year. But I know Hamish, I suspect he'll sell well. I think he will. But we'll find out, won't we? The little donkeys. Plenty of miniature donkeys here. That's a nice mark one, aren't you? Hey? Nice markings. And Princess Aurora. Who's looking well. And I know Dad is always very enthusiastic about her. I think he's thinking she'll look really good in a show ring later this year with her mum. And why not? They'll need a bit of a spruce up, but I think they'll look absolutely resplendent in a show ring. What's not to like? Not a lot. Hello, you. Hello, you. Hello. And she's a lovely calm cow as well. And she's just what you want in a shoring. Don't you? Eh? Look at those eyelashes. And mums. Eh? So, right, we're off. We'll go back up and we'll have a look at what's happening with Blossom. And that there foal. Yeah, I think some of the colours are rarer, and for the white one you need a recessive gene. So Ted must have it and she must have it, which is great. I think there's quite a few. You get creamy coloured and brindle islands, and Robert tells me that the first Highlands were all black, and that Queen Victoria liked red ones, so they became in fashion. So it was an interesting fact I never knew. Or was it my dad told me that? I don't know. Could have been anybody. So, we'll take a long walk. Back up. Will you be cooking something special for your mum and dad on Valentine's Day? I don't know, I suppose I could have a think. I'm thinking I might do something on Pancake Day instead. I thought I might do a pancake-based recipe. Maybe on Tuesday instead of Wednesday. Thought that might be an idea. So, might need to get my steps in. Corned beef hash pancakes. I don't know where that really appeals. I remember having some lovely crepes in basically a little old lady's place in Brittany. And it was a long time ago. I was 20 odd, I think. But she was, it was just a little room. She had a machine. She made these crepes, sold them. They were cheap. They were lovely. And I think food memories like that are just great. Like, you know, you can go to a million chain restaurants, can't you? But that sort of thing, something you won't forget. Only trouble is I don't make many pancakes, so I might have to have a practice today to do them tomorrow. Maybe. I think you're doing plenty of steps, Rich. I think I am. Day before Ash Wednesday, Shrove Tuesday. Pancakes traditional to have. Pancakes with cherries. Pancakes with golden syrup. Morning, Father. You what, sorry? No, it's alright.
We're good, there's lots happening. Paul's drinking.
Yeah. I'm
Right.
going to get after breakfast.
All right. Has he spread it out?
No, I don't know.
They usually spread it out.
Oh, well, it is.
He will have done. He will have. Yeah.
So Roger's a practical man, doing a practical thing. Philip's washing her down. She wants for nothing, this horse. She gets plenty of attention. And there, having had a drink, is that their fault? I'll just walk around and we'll have a look at her. Having a snooze. Having a snooze next to a big pile of afterbirth, so we'll not show you that because it's not the prettiest thing. But Dad will be in a minute to get rid of it. But she's got a full tummy. She's looking very peaceful. All is well with the world. And that's exactly what we want, isn't it? Eh? We just wanted a healthy foal. And that's what we've got. So we just keep hoping that things carry on as they are doing, and because it is always so stressful with these big horses. It never seems to go 100% to plan. So you are always a wee bit worried. And it's always a real relief when things go well. It's amazing how long those legs are, isn't it? And to know that they've been curled up inside mum like that. It's a girl, so we're really pleased about that too. They always have these big whiskers on the mouths, so there must be something to do with sort of feeling the way for for their milk somehow. There must be a like sensory, I'm guessing. I could be wrong, there's probably somebody who knows more than me, but that's what I reckon. It's an educated guess. You know what, I don't know if anybody videoed the birth, I'm not sure. I don't know if they arrived just after or if... I mean, they do, when they produce, they produce quick. So, and Philip's just cleaning. Oh, there we go. Philip's giving Blossom a clean down. Got to have a look in her best for our audience. And obviously you just got to be a bit careful. Because they're a big animal. It's a first fall. And you never know, do you? But she's used to being handled. She's used to having her legs looked at. So, yeah, well, sometimes it does happen like that. Do you know if they filmed it last night or not, Dad? Did they film the birth or not? Or do you not know? No, we don't know. Ah, yeah, be on CCTV if it's not on anything else. So you never know, you might get to see that. It's one big baby. No, you wouldn't want to be kicked by her, that's for sure. Philip is a very experienced horseman, and you do get a feeling for when they're feeling grumpy, and he probably wouldn't do it if he thought she was. So... Oh, good morning, Christine. Okay. Right, we'll get out of the way and let Blossom. She's got a Monty Roberts. Oh, blimey. You're having a wake up, are you? Eh? Better out than in, that. Hello, you. Hello, girl. Oh, she's looking for food now. Good girl. Yeah. After she'd had a wash, she had an evacuation of a sort. I think she was ready for it. Are you happy with everything, Dad?
Well, I've only just said to come on and the vet's been, and so he's done everything that he can do. And
She's had a good drink, apparently. So both of them have said. So that's all you want, really, isn't it?
she likes the foal, but she's not sure about it underneath there, because it's never happened before. It's a strange thing for new mums, you know. Pigs are very, very. Sometimes they just take to it, and other times they're very, very wary of piglets and that.
And Blossom is the horse that my dad rode, and he's in the calendar riding. She's definitely hungry, that's for sure. And she'll need that now to make milk to feed that foal.
There's medication in there as well. So
Yeah, there's that'll be like antibiotics to stop her getting an infection because of that retained placenta. So she's a bit dubious of it, but she'll have it anyway. She's hungry, yeah. It looks like he's got white. Has he got 4 white socks, like? Yeah. Right. It's having a kick. Look at the length of them legs.
It's like any other baby, it's pretty sleepy.
Yeah.
So she likes kicking the tail,
And Philip don't want to knocking it over. So all that medicine's going to disappear if she does. So she normally knocks the food over and eats it from out of the straw. So Philip might be stood there a long time. How are you? Patricia says mix it in. She's eating it now. Yeah. She's proper hungry, isn't she?
She's a shower horse.
I've got to eat a lot to keep them going, haven't they?
She needs a time for a milk too.
I think I remember you saying you needed an acre of land just to keep a shire horse, didn't you, Dad? Right. Well, more than. But for each, 126 acre farm. And back in the olden days, we know in our courtyard there's standings for about 16 or something like that? 12. Trust you to contradict me, eh? I like to be spot on. Well, when I used to live in Courtyard, I think there were room for 4 in, plus in garage. I think there was probably room for 6 in there, wasn't there? No, I'm looking at note here. I'm talking to you and not.
I've got 2 in my house.
Right. I'm pointing at wall. They'll be thinking, what's he doing? No, she ain't got a love hurt on her leg, I don't think. Like her mum, and like her mum's mum. Heather Morrison usually puts a little water in and mixes it round. There's a lot of horse people on here.
You don't put water in a meal and an antibiotic powder.
All right.
Feed her warm if you want a warm chaff or something, but you wouldn't put antibiotic powder in water.
No.
It's a lot less injector and it's a lot easier on the horse.
Yeah.
A lot easier on the horse and a lot easier on
us, isn't it?
Yeah.
easier on the horseman too.
Yeah, you don't want to taking a dislike to it, do you? Mm-hmm.
It's just a precaution more than anything. Like.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not going down to London till later on, actually, so they're still up here and working at the moment. But obviously, there's a lot to be done before Dave's over there in his JCB. So I think we might as well leave you with Blossom and her foal. Any sort of name suggestions are very welcome. Would you like to say ta-ta, Dad?
Yes, well, hello and goodbye, I think, this morning. So, yeah.
And goodbye from Farmer Philip.
All right.
And goodbye from me. So, from a very happy, contented Cannon Hall farm, we will catch you tomorrow. Ta-ta for now.